They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Groupers offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The option look. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Groupers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. He might want another play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, TCU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wideout. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He turns that loose down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The give on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the groupers decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Turning it on. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. He wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. Oh, what a move to get open. He's into the open down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Groupers.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Groupers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 of it.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The groupers will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 25. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure.
Hauls it in down the sideline. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the tip, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU!
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 52. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses. It away, it'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing.
There he goes! And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Toner. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And the groupers come to the line in the hurry-up. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Might be calling a hot route. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Here's the pressure. Touchdown, TCU. Fit it in the window for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The groupers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll start this drive with a pass. Turns it loose. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Fires left. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off play action. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He fires one deep down the right side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Horned Frog. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking left. He makes the catch. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
56, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Got his man downfield. Flying down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Groupers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The run to the left. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On the option. They stop him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. The groupers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Might be looking to run. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Touchdown, TCU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Now on the option. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And the groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the option. Finding an escape route. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable,
throw to the end zone, picked off.
some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Home Frog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding.
And down he goes back at the 3. The groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll start the return inside his 5. On the move, it's Craig. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The pitch. Turning it on. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Fakes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this.
Underneath toaster coverage, got it deep downfield. It's a running room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Backing series now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Finds his big tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well.
There he goes! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Big guy smells it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. Here's trouble. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jack.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stopping.
Coming out with it, it's Watts. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the run, it's Craig. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Dropping back, it's Wicks. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the TCU Horned Frogs will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did